Did you date her brother?
I didn't date him. I met him one time.
Did you engage with him? How much you talked to him? How much did you?
Hour or so, it was just conversation.
I know that my brother had online communication with Sarah on 2 separate occasions. I know from Sarah that she did meet him at a golf establishment, but my brother does not have any recollection of that meeting or messaging her.
I told my sister that I don't remember this girl. I do not ever remember speaking to her. She said we met up. I never remember meeting up with her.
Somebody is lying.
Sarah says catfishing made her feel like a better person because being someone else is better than being her. I have some questions I'm going to ask in just a minute. What do you think about what you're hearing from her so far?
I don't think that she comprehends the gravity of what you've done to our family and to these victims. We want you to get help, but we want to know why you're doing what you're doing and why our family.
Well, she's been focused on you since 2011.
Right.
So we're talking 7-8 years here.
Right.
Why? Why her? Because we have a post all the way back to December 16th of 2011. I know you don't know me, but I'm a fan. I have only heard great things about you and what you do. I want to be a chiropractor and physical therapist when I get out of high school. I'd love to be your friend on here if you don't mind. Oh, and you're very pretty, and I think I kind of sound like a creeper.
Yeah.
Prophetic.
Yeah.
You just found that post, right?
I just found it, and I actually discovered I had blocked you.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the producer asked me to look back into some messages that I recognized your profile picture. So I just thought, okay, that's a weirdo. That's a kind of a weird thing to get.
Yeah.
So I just blocked you.
Right.
So you couldn't have gotten anything from my page. And I
Right.
had pretty strict privacy settings too. You were on his mom's, his sisters, his brothers, my brothers. I mean, you had infiltrated yourself into our complete circle of influence.
Did you date her brother?
I didn't date him. I met him one time.
Did you engage with him? How much you talked to him? How much did you?
Hour or so, it was just conversation. Nothing in depth.
You say this isn't a date, but you're at this driving range, right? And so you approach him at this point?
Yeah.
And you knew it was her brother?
Yeah.
How'd you know he was going to be there?
We had planned to meet up that night at that place.
Did you take that picture?
I did.
How do you feel about that? I mean, you're now getting into their real lives.
Right.
You're seeking out her brother, his brother-in-law. You're seeking him out. You're setting up a time to go meet him. You're now getting into their real world.
Yeah.
That's different than just virtual reality. That's different than stealing his identity, engaging women you don't know, never meet, never see, feeding them a line, breaking their hearts on virtual reality. You're now driving by their house, taking pictures, and going to meet their family members.
Yeah.
And seriously, this is getting highly intrusive here. You are becoming a problem and a threat.
Right.
And that was 2 years ago.
Right. So what's your thinking here? What's your thinking when you're meeting him?
My thinking was just, I don't understand my complete thinking as to why I did that. To get more of a feel of maybe who he was as a person, to understand more of him. To get more in depth of the people, the person I was catfishing, to understand more. But when it came down to it, I never got in depth. I never went further than, I can't say I never went further than, because I went too far.